Ryan stared at the recording device in disbelief. The voice he had just heard wasn't distorted anymore. It was clear, human, and impossible, because the voice belonged to Ethan, his brother. The brother who had vanished 12 years ago? The recording ended with a chilling sentence. "Ryan, don't come looking for me." They're listening. Then silence. The room felt colder. Outside, the storm hammered against the windows of the abandoned ranger station. Ryan replayed the audio again and again, every time the same warning. But something was different on the fourth replay. A faint sound beneath Ethan's voice, almost impossible to hear. A series of clicks. Ryan increased the volume. Click, 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 click. His blood ran cold. It was Morse code. Ryan spent the next hour decoding it. The message contained only 3 words. Under the tower, Tower 13. The same radio tower that had haunted him for years. The same tower from the strange broadcasts. The same tower connected to Ethan's disappearance. Ryan grabbed his flashlight. If answers existed anywhere, they were beneath Tower 13. The storm intensified. Trees bent violently in the wind. The road toward Tower 13 looked darker than Ryan remembered, almost unnatural. The tower's red warning light blinked through the rain. Slow, steady, watching. As Ryan approached, his radio suddenly activated. Static filled the speaker. Then a voice. Not Ethan, not human. A deep, distorted whisper. Turn around. Ryan froze. The voice repeated, turn around. Then silence. The radio died completely. Tower 13 stood alone in the wilderness. Its steel structure groaned in the wind. Ryan searched the base. Nothing. Just mud and rusted equipment. Then he noticed something strange. A metal hatch hidden beneath overgrown weeds. It wasn't part of the original tower design. Someone had added it later. The lock was old, corroded. Ryan forced it open. A staircase descended into darkness. Cold air rushed upward. Air that smelled stale, like a place untouched for decades. He turned on his flashlight and stepped down. The staircase led into a massive underground corridor. Concrete walls, old electrical wiring, dust everywhere. But one thing made Ryan stop: the lights. Some of them were still working. Dim yellow bulbs flickered overhead. Someone had maintained this place. Recently. Ryan moved deeper. Doors lined both sides of the corridor. Most were empty. Storage rooms, equipment rooms, archives. Then he found a room marked Project Echo. His heart raced. Inside were stacks of files. Thousands of pages. Research notes, radio frequency charts, maps, photographs. Ryan opened the first folder. The date shocked him. Another. The project had existed for decades. According to the files, researchers had discovered unusual radio signals originating beneath the region.
Signals that didn't come from satellites, or military equipment, or natural sources. The frequencies appeared to come from somewhere else, somewhere unknown. And every time scientists attempted communication, people vanished. Ryan continued searching, then found a photograph. His hands trembled. It showed Ethan, taken 3 months after his disappearance. Ethan looked older, thinner, terrified. Behind him stood several researchers, all staring directly into the camera. Their eyes looked wrong, completely black. Ryan dropped the photo. A loud noise echoed through the corridor. A door slamming somewhere nearby. He wasn't alone. Slow footsteps approached. 1, 2, 3. Ryan turned off his flashlight. Darkness swallowed the hallway. The footsteps continued. Closer, closer, then stopped directly outside the room. Ryan held his breath. A shadow appeared beneath the doorway, motionless, watching. Minutes passed. Neither moved. Finally, the shadow retreated. The footsteps disappeared. Ryan exhaled. But then a voice emerged from the darkness. Very close. Too close. Ryan. It was Ethan. Ryan spun around. Standing behind him was Ethan, older, bearded, exhausted, but alive. Ryan could barely speak. "Ethan?" Ethan nodded. "We don't have much time." Ryan wanted answers. Thousands of questions. But Ethan looked terrified. He kept glancing down the corridor. "They know you're here." "Who?" Ethan hesitated, then answered. "The listeners." Ethan explained everything. Years ago, Project Echo discovered an intelligent signal beneath the Earth. Researchers believed it was a natural phenomenon. They were wrong. The signal communicated, learned, adapted, and eventually, it began communicating back. The more people listened, the stronger it became. The signal wasn't merely information. It was alive, a consciousness, something ancient, something trapped, something trying to escape. And Tower 13 served as its doorway. The truth about the missing people. Everyone who vanished wasn't dead. At least not immediately. The signal altered perception, memories, reality itself. Victims became connected to it, part of a growing network, a hive mind. Some resisted, most didn't. Ethan had survived because he learned to block the signal. But escaping completely? Impossible. "No one leaves forever," Ethan whispered. Ryan noticed tears in his brother's eyes. That's when he realized something horrifying. Ethan wasn't free. He was hiding. Suddenly, red emergency lights activated. Sirens echoed through the underground facility. Ethan's expression changed. "They found us." The walls vibrated. A deep mechanical hum emerged from below. Far below, something massive was awakening. Ryan followed Ethan through the corridors. The entire facility shook violently. Dust rained from the ceiling. Behind them, dozens of doors opened simultaneously, and figures stepped into the hallway.
People. Missing people. Hundreds of them. Walking silently. Eyes completely black. Ryan and Ethan ran. The crowd followed. No screaming. No talking. Just silent pursuit. The most terrifying kind. They reached a security checkpoint. Ethan slammed the door shut. For a moment it held. Then dozens of hands appeared through the glass. Pressing. Pounding. The glass began cracking. Ethan looked toward Ryan. There is only one way to stop it. Ryan already knew he wouldn't like the answer. They entered the lowest level. The chamber was enormous, far larger than should have been possible underground. At its center stood a gigantic metallic structure, covered in cables, antennas, strange symbols. And above it floated a sphere of black energy. The source, the signal. Ryan couldn't stop staring. The sphere pulsed, like a heartbeat, and then it spoke directly into his mind. Not through sound, through thought. A single sentence, "We remember you." Ryan nearly collapsed. Thousands of voices filled his head. Thousands, all speaking simultaneously. Ethan handed Ryan a detonator. The tower amplifies the signal. If the tower falls, the connection breaks. Ryan stared at him. "What about you?" Ethan smiled sadly. "I'm already connected." The black sphere pulsed brighter. The walls shook violently. The crowd of black-eyed followers entered the chamber, slowly surrounding them. Ethan stepped forward, toward the sphere, toward the darkness. Ryan realized what he intended. No, but Ethan was already walking away. "Go." Ryan ran. Explosions echoed behind him. The facility began collapsing. Concrete shattered. Metal twisted. The underground tunnels crumbled. Ryan reached the surface moments before the ground erupted. Tower 13 collapsed. The giant structure crashed into the forest. Flames illuminated the stormy sky. For the first time in years, the mysterious broadcast stopped. The radio became silent, completely silent. Ryan fell to his knees. Ethan was gone. The nightmare was over. Or so he thought, because inside his pocket, the radio suddenly activated. One final transmission emerged. Not Ethan's voice, not the signal, but a child's voice, whispering.
There are 12 more towers.